Hello everybody, this is a cleaning video on a Buck 346. This one was made in 2022. It has a cat logo on it with the words Western States right next to that. It is a, let's see here, 3¼ inch blade made of 420 HC blade steel. No clue about the heat treat. They don't give you that kind of information. Unfortunately, this thing they used T6s all the way around on this, so we'll see how that goes. I will probably be sharpening this off camera because of how much space these videos take, and I doubt everybody wants to watch me sharpen a knife when they've seen me sharpen knives before. There's that second piece, and I do try and keep this mat as straight as I can, but sometimes you just can't keep it straight. That's the way it is. You bump it, the blade gets stuck in it slightly and it moves. You never know. That was not fun. They Loctited those. Interesting choice, I guess. You know, for something that people might want to swap out which side it's on. Anyway, this was found on a dirt road going up towards the cabin that my parents live at. One of their neighbors found it, and my dad brought up that I have a YouTube channel, so here I am cleaning this thing. I'm not quite 100% sure how well this is going to go, unfortunately, because we are not too far into it, and it seems like there's some pinned construction going on this thing, which is, again, a weird choice. I don't remember what the black spot on these things are called. This should be getting the pin out. Oh yeah, that's dirty. There we go. So it's not pinned. Well, maybe it is. Something's pinned on here. Now how am I going to get that off? Do as I say, not as I do. Knives are not prying tools. I'm just trying to get this scale off. Wonder how they put that on. Glue. That's not cool. So they never expected this thing to come apart then. And by the looks of it, it is pinned construction on here, by the way. That would be true. Which is unfortunate, but we will work around that. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Forgot I can't scoot too far forward on this thing, which is also unfortunate. It's comfortable having my feet under a table, not off to the sides of a chair that's square. The chair's a frickin' square. So, isopropyl alcohol is how we always begin this kind of stuff. Get all the loose dirt off. As you can see, it does its job quite well. this is definitely interesting. I've never seen a liner lock knife pinned before, because they didn't use screws, they used pins or rivets around this whole thing. And that is a first. Next we'll move on to cleaning these scales, which actually aren't in that bad of condition. Overall, they look pretty freaking good. They do have rosewood inlays that also have come out. I'm assuming these were supposed to be glued in, but this thing was found on a dirt road. It's actually in pretty good condition the way it is. Light cleaning right there. Doesn't need a whole lot more. And if this one's not coming out already, I'm not going to take it out. There we go. Okay, next for the blade. There we go. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. It will go back together. Microfiber. There we go. Much better. Okay. Next step, we will... How was this held on? I think it just sat there, which is also kind of interesting. Which side goes on first? I'm going to pick this side. Yeah, this side. It was this side. Go like this. And I'm going to go ahead and stick these screws in, so, or at least one of them, so it holds itself in place. There we go. Now, just so everybody knows, all that stuff that was left behind was pretty much just glue. And I'm not going to get rid of glue stains because nobody's going to see them anyway. Okay. And yes, I saw that fell off. And maybe I shouldn't have put that on. But we learn as we go. Now it should be a lot more flexible. Okay. Now, tweezers are the next step. Yeah, it's all coming together quite nicely now. Whatever material they used for that washer right there is really slick. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this pin in. for now. There. Okay. Now that I can do that, I can put a little bit of oil in there. Right along that washer. And right along it on this side too. Beautiful. Next we flip it over, stick this back on. Okay. Pull the pin out. Now where is that flat spot? There is no flat spot on this one apparently. There has to be. Weird. We will continue. Now the pin should fit better. And where did I put the pin? There's the pin. Okay. Oh, I'm going to pause it for a sec. Well, I'm going to try something because it doesn't seem to be wanting to go back together. We're going to stick this side back together to maybe make the whole thing more rigid. Now, of course, we're all learning together here. Never taken one of these things apart before. However, I've never been able to put a knife, or never been able to not put a knife back together. It all just takes a little bit of work and figuring out what goes where. Seems like that hole's straight. Well, I'm going to figure this out off camera because this is annoying. Well, about 30 seconds after I paused it, I got the pin to go all the way through. So there we go. Last one is this pin right here. Next we will go after centering. As you can see, it is not centered. We will fix that. There we go. It is a little tough to open, so we will loosen it a little bit. Right there. That flipper design was not a very good one, honestly. Go ahead and put a little bit of oil down in here. That is about as good as you're going to get it right there. Yep. It's designed for a slow roll, unfortunately. You can flick it. If I was under, or if I didn't have the camera so close, I'd be able to flick it open quite nicely, but there we go. You do need to flick this one a little bit, unfortunately. Overall, definitely an interesting thought. Never would have thought to pin a knife like that together. But they did it, so here we are. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was pretty confusing for me. Probably was for you too. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one. You know, before we leave, we should probably put the this back on. Don't know why they Loctited everything. This was probably never supposed to come apart. But then, how do you take care of your knife? That feels good. Nice and smooth. A little bit of grit in there, but it was found on a dirt road. And I couldn't take the whole thing apart because of the pin construction. But that's going to be it for today. We'll see you guys later.